Dear students, now we are going to see the chapter Air, composition of the atmosphere. In that composition, we have nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, and other gases. Let me see about nitrogen. It has 78% in the atmosphere. Most plentiful gas in air. Plants need nitrogen to survive. Oxygen 21%. Humans and animals need oxygen to breathe. Plants produce oxygen, thus maintain balance. And carbon dioxide 0.03%. Green plants use CO2 to make their food. Excess CO2 affects the weather and climate on the earth. High level of pollution leads to global warming. Then argon 0.93%. Then other gases 0.04%. Then the next concept, structure of atmosphere. It has several layers like troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Let me see about troposphere. Closest to the earth, air we breathe exists here. An average height 13 km from the earth, and rain, fog, hailstorm, etc. occurs here. Then stratosphere, extend to a height of 50 km from earth, free from any weather conditions, ideal for flying aeroplanes, contains ozone gas which protects us from the sun rays. Then mesosphere, extend to a height of 80 km. Meteorites burn up when entering this layer. Thermosphere, temperature rises very rapidly with height. It contains the ionosphere which helps in radio transmission. Then finally, exosphere, very thin air. Gases like helium and hydrogen float into the space from here. The next concept, weather and climate. First, let me see about weather. Weather conditions of the atmosphere over a short period of time changes frequently. Likewise, climate, average weather conditions of the place for a long period of time does not change as the average is taken for over 30 to 40 years. So this is the difference between weather and climate. The next concept, main elements of weather and climate. It has four things: temperature, pressure, winds, humidity, and rainfall. Let me see about temperature. The degree of hotness and coldness of the air is called temperature. A temperature differ during a day and night, and from season to season also. The heat is derived from the incoming solar energy received by the earth. The insolation decreases from the equator to the poles. Temperatures are higher in cities due to metal roofs and cemented high-rise buildings than in villages or open areas. Let me see about pressure. Is a weight of air on Earth's surface. Pressure falls with the increase in height. Low pressure areas means hot and rises. Low pressure areas have cloudy skies and wet weather. High pressure areas have cold and heavy air. High pressure is associated with the clear and sunny skies. Air always moves from high pressure areas to low pressure areas. So this is the concept behind pressure. The important thing is air always moves from high pressure areas to low pressure areas. Let me see about winds. The horizontal movement of air from high pressure to low pressure is called a wind. Speed and direction of the wind varies. Winds are three types: permanent trades, westerlies, easterlies, and seasonal monsoons. And local winds, land and sea, breezes, Lu also. So the horizontal movement of air from high pressure to low pressure is called a wind. Can you understand? Now, humidity and rainfall. Humidity is the amount of moisture present in the air. When water vapor rises, when the air cools, condenses, clouds are formed, and then rain falls. There are three types of rain: relief or orographic rainfall, convectional rainfall. Then the third one is cyclonic rainfall. Rain is important for plants and animals and for men also. Okay. So humidity is the amount of moisture present in the air when water vapor rises. When water vapor rises, then the air cools, condenses, clouds are formed, and then rain falls. So this is main elements of weather and climate. Hope you understood. Thank you, students.